So I've got here another one of my Amazon parcels. I'm not quite sure what's in this one because there's a number of things I was expecting. So we'll have a look and see. Ah yes, okay, so this is my Marsboy solar powered warm lights. These are lights designed for outdoor decorative use, and I'm thinking of using them as Christmas lights on one of the trees in my front garden. Not actually a Christmas tree, but a tree nonetheless, which I can stick some lights on. So what we've got here is we've got a little battery pack with a solar powered panel on it. We've got a little device for connecting it, for sticking it in the ground. That thing sits on here, and you can actually adjust the angle on this one to make it right for whatever the light happens to be doing in your area. And this pokes in the ground, and then you can angle it to suit. On the back there is a button for on, flashing and off. There's a little arrow here to helpfully tell you to install it that side down. You can see there's a seal here where the cable goes through. I'm going to go and get a screwdriver and pop the back off this, because I'm wondering if I can stick a battery that I've already charged up in here in order to have a sneak preview of what these look like. So the screws here are posi drives, and they will come out with a number 1 point screwdriver. Right, so it's all the screws out. I need to be a bit careful when I pull this apart, because obviously I want to be able to put it back together again. So you've got a little ridge here that fits into this little groove here. I think it just sort of fits because it's well machined. You can see it is indeed a AA battery, and this particular one is an 800 milliamp hour battery. Well, I happen to have one of these which is actually an 1800 milliamp hour battery, so it's got a much bigger capacity than this one, which I charged up a couple of days ago. The lamp going in. Now if I press this button, because it's face down on the surface, it should think it's dark. It comes on and it seems to be flashing straight away. I wonder how you turn it off. Long press to turn it off. So now for some live testing. First of all, control conditions indoors. That's the lights off and back on again, and you can see they're flashing straight away. And here are some still photographs against different colour backgrounds. They seem to have a slightly sort of yellowy green tinge to them, which is I guess the warmish colour, and they look roughly the same when they're outside. I love these hard, almost glass-like balls that are on the lights, which are full of air bubbles, which diffract the light and make them look quite nice and big, so they're really impactful outside. Here's the lights just flashing against a blue background in my photo box, and now we're going outside, and the lights that you can see which are closer to me are the new ones, and the coloured ones are some others which I already had. So just to show you both of them working together in my front garden. They look quite nice. I'm really pleased with these. They look obviously much better when you're walking past them than they do when you're trying to photograph them. I don't have that brilliant night vision camera, and there's just a couple of still photographs of the lights so you can see what they look like from different distances. I think these are excellent.